Hey, good morning everyone. Today I woke up early to focus on game dev for a couple of hours before work. Over the past few days, I've been working on polishing some visuals that didn't quite make it into the last devlog. Here's what I added: a fresh new splash screen, smoother game transitions, and a few extra touches of that sweet arcade nostalgia. On top of that, I also made a custom node for emitting text particles. You can grab it for free on itch.io, and the code is open source on GitHub if you want to tweak it for your own project. I use this node to display score pop-ups when abducting cows and humans. It adds a nice visual punch. Now, before jumping into bigger updates, I spent some time brainstorming how to make Farm Invader even more fun. I took a moment to sit down with my coffee and just brainstorm. While I write some ideas for my game, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy these devlogs and want to see more content, leaving a like, a comment or a subscription really helps me out and keeps me motivated to share more of my game dev journey with you. So hit the subscribe button to follow along. I've got plenty more updates and projects coming up. Alright, back to the game. One of the big ideas I wanted to add was power-ups. I had 4 main ones in mind: a score multiplier, a suspicion reducer, a big magnet, and a human hypnotizer. I designed the sprites and threw them in game. Yeah, they don't look so good. So I designed new sprites. I also removed the human hypnotizer and changed it with a time slower, because slow motion cows were too funny. I then added some animations to the sprites. To get a power-up, you have to scare a human. When they spot your UFO, they will get scared and drop a random power-up. Simple but effective. It really makes abductions more rewarding, and adds a nice touch of decision making to gameplay. Coding the score and suspicion modifiers was straightforward since I already had those systems in place. The big magnet and time slower though gave me a bit more trouble. I spent a good amount of time debugging those while drinking way too much coffee, the usual game dev life. In the end, I got it all working, though my main game controller code is starting to look a bit cluttered. Refactor time? Probably, but not right now. Then something happened, something that will have a great impact on my productivity. Balatro was released for mobile. Yeah, let's just say that it's going to be hard to balance all the distractions with this awesome game out. But hey, it's always important to make time for gaming, right? Originally, I thought about adding a combo system too, but after testing things out, I realized it wasn't really needed. Maybe I will add it later, but for now, I'm happy with the power-ups. I still have some things I want to add to my game. If you paid attention to my list earlier, I want to add some special cows and achievements, but I think we are good for releasing the Wonder version. Also, speaking of achievements, I got some exciting news. Farm Invader is now on Steam! For a really low price, you can play my game with all previously mentioned features, plus achievements. But if you don't want to spend any money, you can also play it for free on itch.io. Links in the description. Before I close, I want to share one thing I've been struggling with lately: finding the time to work on game dev. Between my regular work and daily routines, sometimes I have less than an hour to squeeze in some coding, scripting, or editing my videos. But here's the silver lining: I've learned to focus during that time as much as possible. It's game dev, working out, studying, cooking, playing with the cats, watching a movie with my girlfriend, or even squeezing in some balatro. I try to keep everything balanced, and honestly, it's amazing how much you can accomplish when you manage your time well, even with a busy schedule. So, just to recap, in this update we've added some really fun features like power-ups, our new splash screen, game transitions, and some more nostalgic arcade touches. The next steps for Farm Invader include special cows and Steam achievements. And after that, well, there is always more I'd love to improve. As for what's coming up, I'm already working on new game ideas, and I'm also planning to do some code-focused videos as parallels to these devlogs. I really want to dive deeper into the programming side of my project, So if that's something you'd like to see, definitely let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy following along with Farm Invader's development, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I've got more devlogs, games, and of course a lot more coffee-fueled coding sessions ahead. See you in the next video!